Welcome to Minutes Made on a Budget. Today I'm covering my opinion on this police stun gun. I am in no way affiliated with this product. I'm only putting this video out there just to kind of give you guys the rundown of the stun gun. So I bought this police stun gun on Amazon for $20. I'll have a copy of what the link looked like in the description below. And the reason we got one is we just needed, we had an old-fashioned square small one that we needed to get replaced. And so I'm just going to kind of cover this one. It seems pretty legit, pretty durable. So comes in a nice package. Got a box. Comes in this outside cover box that slides out, opens up to a nice carrying case. Had a plastic wrap in it. And included in the kit has a little carrying case that you can put on your belt. You know, if you're not sure anybody who would probably use this particular application, the reason I bought this is my wife wants to have it in her purse or in her carriage. Times are crazy now, so it's time to get yourself protected. That's all I'm going to say on that. So whether or not you're going to wear this, and I'll explain why I probably wouldn't use this belt holster in a second. But the stun gun itself has a nice, you'll see here, I've got it plugged in. So before I do that, to charge it, comes with instructions, very small print, but it says that you need to charge it for 8 hours in first use. So when you plug it in, it has, you know, a standard plug, just plugs right in the bottom, and you'll see that red light. It'll either be a red or green light. It will not change color when it's fully charged. It just stays illuminated. So that can be kind of confusing because, you know, you would expect it to turn green when it's charged or whatever. Anyway, they say to leave it plugged in for 8 hours. After that, you won't see any difference of the light. It just should be illuminated. 8 hours of charge, unplug, and you're good to go. It has a it holds the charge according to the instructions for 60 days. So if you don't use it within 60 days, you'll need to take it back out and plug it in for another 8 hours. Obviously, if you end up using it, you'll have to recharge after use. So we'll unplug that and I'll kind of just go over how this thing works. So right off the bat, you know, it's got a nice grip on there. And you'll see that the actual pieces here that will have the actual charge come and extend over the side. That was one of the reasons we bought this. So if an assailant is trying to come at you and grab you and you're struggling, you're not going to have time to, you know, you just, however this is going to be situated in your purse or in your carriage-on, or maybe you're wearing it on the belt loop, you're going to grab it, you're just going to stick it in the silent, and then you're going to push that button. Now, the way this is it has, and it's also a flashlight. So you have the off button here, and you switch it up to the middle section. It's a flashlight, right? And then you flip it up to the top. The red illuminates. It's ready for action. Don't put your fingers or anything around those two bars or the top plungers there. So as long as you see that, you know, and then all you're going to do is, with the grip, it's kind of like firing your gun or firing whatever you got. So we'll go ahead and do an example. Like that. Okay. Flip it to neutral, back down to off. So the instructions say you shouldn't be holding that down more than 3 seconds when you're testing it. So it's got a pretty good charge. As far as the practicality of it, I think it's legit. It's kind of bulky. I'm sure there's other ones on the market there, but what we were shooting for is something serious. You know, we weren't looking for concealment. The other one we had was a small little package, like a little box, and it was very weak. So if you're carrying this, just depending on, you know, if you're in a hurry and you pull this thing out, you just got to remember to flip up and squeeze. Flip up and squeeze. Right? Just flip up and squeeze, and then just point and poke the assailant any way you can. So it's got a nice carrying case, and like I said before, depending on how, because it's got this holder here, you can simply wear it around your neck if you're going to be serious and say like, hey, I'm ready. I don't think we'd ever do that. It's going to sit in there. Okay, so I went ahead and put it in the carrying case because I needed 2 hands. So it would kind of sit like that. And I guess it's not too bad. It just depends on the situation. Like I said, I'm not sure I would use this case necessarily, but it depends on what you're wanting it for. Again, she's going to have it in her purse, so it'll just be sitting in there. But it's nice to have that option. And here's the carrying case. As you can see how I got it in there. It's got like an elastic strap, so it's good because it'll keep it in there. But if you're trying to rip that up and then pull this out, it's going to be squeezed up against that strap. So, it just depends. I mean, if you're going maybe out on your own on a hike, this would be good. If you're going to do a hike out there and you want to be able to have it and you see people coming your way that look suspicious, you can have it ready to go. But if you're going to be going out to a party or you're going out to something at night, whatever, in my wife's case, she's always going to have this ready to go in her bag, whether you go shopping or anything. These days, there's just crazy things happening in broad daylight, so I'm not sure we'll use this case necessarily, but overall, seems like a good product. If you guys are interested in getting one of these in this particular, seems like a legit buy for $20. You can't go wrong. I know there's other products out there that might be a little cheaper, but it seems to hold the charge pretty good. So, hope you liked this video. It was just a real quick review of this police stun gun. Hit the like button if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. I do maintenance projects on a budget, but I also do reviews of things, as I will continue to do more reviews of things that we buy and purchase that I think are relevant to today's times. Thanks again, guys. Hope to come back next time. Take care.